so last time we talked about how to identify key signatures using the circle of fifths, and now we're going to talk about how to draw key signatures. And that will use the circle of fifths and the order of flats and the order of sharps. So these two tools, in combination with our circle of fifths, will make drawing key signatures a breeze. All right, so first let's talk about the order of flats. The order of flats is as follows: B, E, A, D, G, C, F. In the treble staff, those notes, or excuse me, those flat signs are exactly where I have them up here. So B, third line, E, fourth space, A, second space, etc. They can't change. You cannot decide to change the order of flats by moving flats wherever you want them to go. Part of the way this works is that it stays the same. So order of flats, treble clef, and bass clef. Now what this means is that if you have a key signature, the flats in your key signature will appear in that order. So if we have a key that has 4 flats, our key of A flat major here, you'll notice that these 4 flats are the first 4 from our order of flats. So let's do an example where I don't have one written out. Let's say I want you to draw the key signature for, let's do B flat major. Well, we already know how to use the circle of fifths and figure out how many flats B flat major has. And now we're going to use the order of flats to figure out where exactly they go. So we know that according to our circle of fifths, right over here, B flat has 2 flats. So what we're going to do to correctly draw this key signature is take the first 2 flats from our order of flats, B and E, and draw them exactly how they are in the order of flats. So B and E. Same thing for the bass staff. If you're doing, using the grand staff for keyboard or music theory, you would have both staffs sharing the same key signature. So in the bass staff, we have B flat and E flat as well. So just to recap, all we did was we referenced how many flats we needed from our circle of fifths, and then we pulled that number starting from the beginning of our order of flats and drew them out. So again, our key of A flat has 4 flats. It's the first 4 from the order of flats. Our key of B flat has 2 flats. It's the first 2 from our order of flats. If we had the key of E flat, that would be 3 flats. We would draw the first 3 from our order of flats, and so on and so forth. You get the idea, hopefully. All right, the order of sharps works exactly the same way. It's just a different order. The order of sharps is actually the order of flats backwards, but the placement on the staff is a little bit different. So we have F, C, G, D, A, E, B, and again, these places are very particular. That first F in the treble staff has to be your top line. You can't just decide to move it down here. That would be incorrect. So you've got F, C, G way up above the staff, has to be up there. You can't move it down, don't do that. D, A, E, B. Same thing for our bass staff. You want to keep those exactly where they are in the order of sharps. So let's say we have the key of A major, and I want to draw that key signature, but I don't know how. I reference back to my circle of fifths. I find that the key of A major has 3 sharps, and I look again at my order of sharps. So my order of sharps, in order to draw this key signature for A major, we're going to take the first 3 sharps. That's F, C, and G. And you'll notice what I have drawn here are F, C, and G in both staffs. Let's do another example. Let's say I wanted you to draw the key signature for B major. All right? We reference our circle of fifths. We find out that the key of B major has 5 sharps. We come back over to our order of sharps, and we are going to take the first 5 in the treble and the bass staff, and we are going to write them on our staff. So our first 5 are F, C, G, D, A. So F, C, G, And same for our treble staff. All right, so that is how you use the order of flats and the order of sharps combined with the circle of fifths to draw major key signatures.